right, you welcome back, and the program is Two Men Uncut on Western Spring Television, and we've been talking about what does it take to be a man, and Joseph Alewe and Imprint, they've been doing justice to this one tonight, and lots of talks tonight, and all right, so I want to talk about mental health issues. How does this societal pressure men on the male folks? How does it affect their mental health? Because there's this saying that men do not cry. Whenever anything happens to the male folks, you just you soak it in like nothing has happened because you're a man. You should not cry. You should not speak out. But if it's for the other gender, they feel like just have probably because they feel that men are not emotional beings. I don't know. Okay. So how does it affect their mental health?
First off, I would say, be it a male child or a female child, we are all human. We all have emotion. We all have something that ticks in us.
So you say men are emotional beings?
Yes, men are emotional beings. And the funny thing is this: the only thing that marks the difference is that the way men will show their emotions is totally different from the way a woman will do it. By default, you see a woman using tears to react to everything. No matter the situation, if they are happy, you will see them cry. If they are sad, you will see them cry. That's
tears of joy and tears of sadness.
They have it. But for men, we have different ways of showing it. But the crazy part is this. Nowadays, you will hear things like, you as a man, don't say that you are a man. Because of that, you will not let the tears out. Let it out. You are human. You should live. You should survive. You should live. You should also be happy. Not all the pressure that they are mounting on you should weigh you down. Now, I'm saying this because of a simple fact that is facing any man out there. There are expectations from the society, but the first mistake you will make as a man is to submit to the societal expectations. If you as a man cannot define what you want,
you have to have a niche for yourself.
You have to do that. And it is very simple. A man that does not have a direction, anybody will direct the person. When you stand up and you move towards your door, but you have nowhere to go to, this person will call you, send you to that place, you will go. Before you reach there, another person will call you to another place. But when you have your set out destination,
hello,
so when you have your set out destination, there is nobody that can deter you from it, and you will know the way to approach it. So you as a man, the first thing you should do is to, number one, develop a mechanism for yourself to be able to shield away whatever the society is doing, so as for you to have a very clear image, a singular image of what you need to be and where you have to be per time. Because the society expects you as a man to be at this level, at this point, by this age.
Yes.
But the problem is, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. The society, okay, I'm a graduate. I went to school. I did normal 5 years course. I graduated. Yes, the society will tell you that now that you've graduated, the next thing for you is to get a job and get married, settle down. That's what the society will say.
Some will tell you that get married, that marriage will bring the blessings.
The blessings, everything. Yes, they will tell you that. But really, you as an individual, you have a focus, you have a target. Before I settle down, I must be able to do this, I must be able to do this, I must be able to do this. So you setting that out for yourself, the society will always counter you, just like Baba Bolaji.
Yes.
They will always counter you.
I'm sure we watch this program. Go ahead, start time.
Wonderful. So they will always, the society, either you give them the assignment or not, they will always try to be like check and balance, but based on their own standard.
Okay.
But you should set yours and be good about it.
Okay, but you see, when you talk about mental health, I think to an extent I want to disagree with you on something.
Okay.
You see, society drown if they want to drown. They are one of the biggest problems, but with that side. You talked about women, and you probably just agreed with society, saying that women can cry all they want, let it out at any time, but if a man is sad, it's a lie.
No, he said men should
they should, but
let it out.
You know the way men, as you said, the way men are built, you can't be found like that, doing that. You can be found doing anything. You see, when you attach too much importance to that gender called women, it's a problem. They know what is right and what is wrong. See, because they know that they've been able to manipulate the society, the system itself. So whatever they do, you can obeying it's a lie. And it's because of the too much attaching a woman. That's nonsense. It's rubbish to me. If a woman is saying that what you can do, they want to do everything, why can't you also do the same? Do you understand? So, see, you know, there are a lot of women inside here now, or probably in this building. There are a lot of women in this building. And you see all of them, when they're walking, oh, my nails, throw bomb inside this place. And see as people go fly fence.
Sure.
And so women go fly fence.
They play now.
No, they should leave.
Survival mode. Everybody will go.
Everybody wants to survive.
So it's just too much attaching on that gender. Yes, I know they are soft a little, but the attaching is too much. That's why most times they misbehave. Do you understand?
They are soft.
Sometimes but they are like who they are is attached. But I want to come how it affects your mental health. That's where the society comes to play. You just need to be ready to wave those nonsense off your head. You yourself, see, one of the things you can do to yourself that can harm you the most, I say is self-deceit. Think about it. You are deceiving yourself. They say you are deceiving yourself. Once you find you're not deceiving yourself, don't turn. My brother, and your conscience is right, you're on the right path. Everybody cannot be on the same level.
Definitely.
Mental health, and when it's even the right time, is because of the peer pressure that comes with it.
Of course.
But so far, you're not deceiving yourself. Because when you start, I know a guy, we worked together for 5 years. He has a good voice. He had this, and he wasn't a graduate. Lida was a graduate. So it was time for promotion. Sheikh Hotel, it's just normal SSC. And Kebla said, you would have just said it. You'd probably just go for National Open University or something. But you're deceiving yourself. Yeah, you're just lying to yourself. So far, you're not lying to yourself, you're not deceiving yourself. Trust me, you're fine. You're fine. And those mental health or whatever it is, maybe those ones can come from my family members, putting pressure on me, but I know how to deal with them. But say what society will say, what Baba will say, is what is affecting me, or what somebody is saying out there. No, it's not possible. Not for somebody like me, Shao. There's nothing you say, doesn't move me.
Okay.
And that's how it's supposed to be, because you only be killing yourself. They will keep saying a lot of things that will weigh you down, and at the end of the day, they will still go and drink beer. You'll be the one thinking. It's crazy. It's like when somebody breaks up with you. It hurts. We know it hurts, but move on.
You have to hit. At least
so it's just forget that society.
There is this particular saying, according to some findings from people I've seen that women cannot actually decide on their own. That they need a man, because you said there.
Everything, Joseph. I mean,
like you need to help
Michael.
them. You need to that they can't decide, and most times if you check it, they make lots of decisions and they come back to regret it. Like
now, let me put it to you.
So it
Michael,
is believed that every woman needs a man to help them decide. And we talk about a family now that when the man figure is not in the house.
Yes.
There's usually a problem.
There is always a role.
Can we say that they are women are complete without men? Because from what you have said now, he said it's a lie that they know the right from the wrong. They know this.
It's cool.
Actually, I will agree with Joseph on that. And the reason why I said that is because before you got married to the wife you married, she was making some decisions for herself. And she's getting the results she wanted. Yes, they make some decisions that turns out to be a mistake. You as a man, you made some decisions that turned out to be a mistake. So don't let us put it on it is a gender-based thing. It is your sense of reasoning that will determine what decision you make.
Yeah.
So you as a man, you will decide based on what your exposure is, what you think, what you believe is right. A woman will also do the same, is expected to do the same, but not from the angle of the society. That's where the issue comes.
It's the same way they will slap you.
Exactly.
They will slap you out and they will say, Obama for if I lie to you.
Exactly. So the society is the one empowering.
If I weigh you 500.
Your name is not like that.
You can't say, I'm telling you.
You carry lifting weight.
You can't as a woman, they used to do in those movies, or they say, you're just, you will slap me. Let's not even imagine because it won't happen. Because they know what they are doing. They're just banking on laying on that society thing that you're a man.
They know how to explain the sides of the society. That's just the thing. And that proves to you that they are really smart.
They are playing their cards now. They know what they are doing to you now.
Manipulate another person. Not talk of an entire society. It requires a lot of metal that majority of them possess.
They know what they are doing.
They come and tell you a story. My husband did this, did that, blah blah blah. He did this to me. After saying all those things, you will now call the man. Come, why did you do this? You will now tell him, I didn't do that. You will now explain. After explaining to you, you now feel like, oh my God. And deep down, you've already crucified the man. Like, báwo lọkùnrin ṣe máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn?
That's because.
Okay. It's not that I agree with you guys. But I'm just talking based on
I
experience.
know because
Based
we are on air. But me,
No,
I'm
talking based
and
on-
I'm telling you what you want to say that you cannot say. What we all want to say, but we are always coming on air. We will beat the air.
If that is the case, if what you are saying is what you want to say, why did God punish both Adam and Eve when they committed the sin? Why not just the man?
Eve bring Adam.
And they're the major problem of the world again too.
God
This one had to eat
now Adam no get sense. I give you instruction, don't do this. You are not telling me it's the woman that you got that bring down.
She like
Manipulate Adam no get sense.
Adam, she shake like Adam, eat this apple. And I say, hey babe, Eve, father, my sister.
That is the origin of the society determining your food, your life for you. Sincerely.
Wow. And this society you are even talking about, majority, if not 70, now still women they
normal.
They are the problem of the world.
They are the larger number your life. Of course.
Okay, now I have a question. For a man who's the wife is the one bringing everything to the table. You know, let's talk about the table now.
Yeah.
Now the wife they bring things to the table. They probably due to one reason. There are some men are lazy naturally. Some had issues. Maybe with their job and stuff like that, and now the wife they bring things to the table. Can we still call those men?
But those ones, it's not for life. It didn't start that way, and doesn't mean it will end that way. When you go to church,
because they will say, "He's not a man. A real man will go out and look for a job and also to take care of family."
When you go to your churches, I do not go to church, but when you go to your churches, I'm sure when you want to marry, they say it's for better, for worse, and they say you live with this person till death do them part.
Yes.
They did not say you live with him only when he has. You are married. So I did not see that as a topic. In fact, it will make you a very useless woman if you see your husband the dark days of his life and you're not. That makes you a very big imbecile now. So you're not. That's not even the topic.
In addition to what to what Joseph said, during the time I was doing, maybe I'm citing this example because the nostalgic feeling of getting married is there. When I was doing the marriage counseling thing before we got married, one of our marriage counselors was citing an example of a period in our life when our husband lost his job. Now, this is a man that normally when they are working and they both earn salaries, this is a person that will say that, see, the salary that you've collected, I don't care whatever you want to do about it. It's not my business. But for this month, we need this at home, we need this at home, we need this at home. This is the money for it. You are going to work. Don't worry, I will drop you at your place of work. This is a man that does all this on his own. Then he lost his job. And they were in that situation for nothing less than 3 years.
Oh my God.
Is it not trying to get another job? Definitely he was trying, but job was not showing forth. They have to survive. And the woman was proud to say that nobody in her environment, even the immediate members of their families, that is the siblings of the husband, and even herself, knew that the man is not the one providing anything again until he was able to get another job.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Normally, that's the way it should be. But the big problem will always be that you see this circle of ladies that they put themselves under an umbrella, calling themselves feminists. Feminism means a lot, but at the same time, it is being misinterpreted.
Yeah.
It is being misinterpreted.
You come and show me later.
I will show you when you finish.
It is really being misinterpreted. Of course, as we are advocating for male folks to have rights, that your rights matters, it is understandable. Yes, you too, you can be doing that. But let us define the rights before we say that, yes, we are fighting for this. So, majority of them are the source of the problem. And just like you said, they constitute the society.
I'm telling you.
So, when they are saying that you as a woman, the first month, you provide for your household because your husband does not have. The second month, the same thing. Your husband will turn you to a fool. So because of that, don't even allow it to happen in the first place. Even when he's not having work, let him go and find a way for you to eat, even when you can do it. And I told you, I think it was last week or last 2 weeks, I told you that the society that we have today, it is even easier for a woman to get a job than a man.
Just package the behind.
It is very simple.
And wear short skirts.
And use makeup.
I'm telling you, Then use abra.
Pimple. Oh Lord, push up.
Abra, yeah, abra.
Or push it. Yeah,
one that is
abra.
like the cuts there.
Thank you.
Now raise to part 2.
Lemo.
Now open that button.
All the panzele.
When you do
soft
this,
voice.
they will not even do interview for
got
you.
the job.
Your interview is wow. You're amazing.
Imagine I'm going
Don't
to
worry.
interview. You got the job.
Imagine.
Straight up. Right,
So,
interview, you get the job. So
This is the kind of life we are living, and because of that, things cannot be balanced. You as a man, you have to be able to recognize that things cannot be balanced, especially given the kind of environment we are. Now, with that, you can now determine how you will move in line with what is playing around you. But if you are living a life and claiming that, okay, because of this, I cannot do this, and my wife is saying that I'm irresponsible, so because of that, it is true, I'm irresponsible. Now you go die. Sincerely
You cannot
speaking.
come and die.
If you don't want to die, you have to use your sense. If you don't have sense, you will die. Because
God.
they will bring the pressure on a daily basis. They will bring it on a daily basis. A woman that you are giving something to on a daily basis, on a regular basis,
the day you don't have.
the day you don't have,
Plenty.
you will regret your life.
Even your siblings is like they're like that.
Exactly. It is a natural
They
way.
are built with problems. So it's just choose your problem right and you know how to manage it.
Yes.
All right, Joseph Alewe, let's talk about this one because the society now, some of the parents, society have this kind of attitude. Oh, Regbe, Egbe ni o, Otiramoto, Egbe ni o married last week. Got married just last week, and he
Egbe no
opened
let
the
it
new
cool
house
down.
immediately. He did housewarming. He bought 2 cars, one for himself, one for his wife.
Okay.
He has a social property at social place. You guys went to school together. What are you doing with your head? What are you doing with your brains? How do we measure, for men, how do we measure success and fulfillment?
Okay. Please, can you just give me like 3 minutes?
Okay.
I'll deviate, but I'll come back to it.
Okay.
All right. So, the first trip, of course, will be the African Cup of Nations in Cameroon. When we landed in Yaoundé, it was a beautiful city. But Nigeria was playing in a place called Gaiwa, but because I did not have enough money, we had to travel by bus. That's money to fly from the country. We took bus. It was a 48-hour journey. So after like 32 hours, we stayed in one place. They call it in Gandere. Where I'm driving to is that I asked the man that what does that mean? He says in their language it means where the people that just want to eat, sleep, and survive till death comes live. So what they do is that they build huts. Their own is basically just go to farm, eat and sleep and do whatever it is till death comes. That's their own. It was a replica of what you have with some of the northerners too. Like that. They're not buying do E-Class or Lamborghini.
Now you won't drive
They just
car.
want to eat, sleep, and die. Now, coming back to your topic and coming back to me, you see, at the end of the day, you can only use your own story. For me, to be honest, I do not want to build a big station like Adefila. Kudos to him, of course, he has a beautiful structure. If the money comes, I will. But so far, I'm not going to beg you for food. Even if it's 1 car or 1 house. I am fine. So far, I'm not begging for food. And I don't even look like I'm hungry. Don't see this Berlin. Don't look like I'm hungry. I'm just telling my
And
kind
you
of...
get your cold beer at night.
I'm very good. One is inside the freezer now. We're going to take one that...
You give me one.
Nah,
Give me
man,
another
we'll
one.
talk about that. Don't put me on cruise there.
I don't
What
put
I'm
you
trying
on
to
cruise.
say is that, see, those society will work for you. I just talked about the population I saw there. The population in the north. I'm talking about myself here. Will work for if you want it to work for you.
Definitely.
That is why your Bolaji friend who is 22 is buying a Benz. You and I know that what job has he done? They will say it's tech. What stupid tech? He's doing Yahoo.
What are you taking?
He's doing something illegal. If you allow that society to push you to where you are supposed to, where you want to be because you chose it yourself, then to push you there. All those things are nonsense when people say it. As I said, do not deceive yourself. Do not beg to eat. Live a comfortable life. Do you
So
you
Trump
see,
say it's
I don't know if the
about
camera
needs.
can carry. You see this shoe? I have just 2, and I'm managing it. When I see that Oti Belegbe, of course, it does some nice shoes. So say that
Yeah,
he did this one. Friday alone, we pay twice, abi?
Normal.
I will get the shoe done.
Definitely.
If I still step outside, we don't say
Go
it
comot
takes
the soap,
like-
put another soap for you.
But because of pressure, because one Miriam is at work, you probably want to hide. You're gonna be you are allowing unnecessary pressure kill you, and that's something you need to tell these people. You only die. All those things are nonsense. Kini Baba, Kini Mama, so you talk. It's your business. I'm sorry. The moment I come to meet you, there are times where I might not have. I say, "Bro, give me this one," but I continuously come to meet you. Give me food. Give me. That's where there's a problem.
What you're trying to say is that needs matter than the wants. Like all those other things that wants,
Yes,
the
no.
need,
No.
the basic needs.
And yes,
What
if
can
you
take care
have,
of
that's why when you're now bringing in the child and the wife, ensure that they're comfortable too. Do you understand? They're not begging. They want to eat. They eat. They're not wearing the most expensive clothes, but they're fine.
Yeah.
Ojú kòkòrò ni gbogbo Louis Vuitton.
All right. But these days, you see the parents are breeding children now. There was a quote then that African parents are now breeding foreign children. Because like me, when I was growing up as a child, the first thing they thought of was contentment.
Yeah.
When your mommy says, we are eating eba tonight, I say, I don't want to eat eba. Go to that your mother's house that is doing paradiam. Even when I say, okay, I will eat there, but you are not eating.
You are not eating again.
You said you are not eating, you are not eating. And when I was in primary school, I would carry my salt bag like that. Now I carry my this thing, I go to waka, go school. No, all this bag, we will carry. Now waiting and give you. Now you go take contentment. But today, parents give children like everything they want. When he says, Daddy, I don't want that, I want phone. Okay, give him the phone. Don't let him cry. Just give him the phone. How will that affect children? Let's look at next generation, because now the next generation is starting, or maybe it's already starting.
They are here already.
What will be the impact of all this kind of upbringing on the future generation?
And don't forget, we're still talking about what makes you a man.
Yeah. They'll be the men then.
The problem is where we started from. We are seeing it as bad. The example you cited now, that if your parents are putting eba on the table and are saying, no, it's rice I want, they chop again that day. We saw it, majority of us saw it as bad. That is the origin of problem. But we are forgetting the fact that to train a child requires a lot of other things, practical examples that you might not even be able to relate with whatever. It is definitely what the situation is, or what the situation was, that made them to be doing that. If our parents had enough, they wouldn't mind to give us everything. But the problem with the modern day parents now is that they believe that the kind of lifestyle I lived when I was growing up, my child must not go through it. Exactly. And that is a huge mistake. You would not have turned out the way you did if your parents were giving you everything. I have a person that will tell you that I was enjoying life before I got married. Why? How? My parents will do this, my parents will do that. Before I got married, my dad got me a car. But now that I'm married to my husband,
I know you are still firing because of our time. Or let's just have our parting shots, because our time is limited. Just have your parting shots.
What makes you a man? Be responsible. Be responsible. Don't forget, I said not married. Do the right things. Be
when you
true.
Go marry.
Be true to yourself.
Just you go marry.
I doubt. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be good to people. And just, be able to afford the basic things that you need. And to me, you are a man, and you are a good man.
Okay.
You understand? To me, you are perfect. You're a good man.
Right. Just say, but you go marry. I don't sit. Boom.
Okay.
Your parting shot.
I will advise you as a man not to die. Now, the reason why I will tell you not to die is because if you die, the society moves on. The society that pushed you to kill yourself will still not miss you.
They will come to it at the burial.
Definitely, they will hit.
And they will ask for pomo.
And they will not miss you. And they will move on. So basically, no matter the pressure, don't give in to it to the point that it's a collect your life from you. So don't die.
Too fast yourself.
They know the person.
All right, it's a wrap on the show for tonight. Big shout out to Taste Confectionery. Is an event for the lovely pomo we had tonight. I believe you really enjoyed the pomo.
Yeah.
Because I could still chop the remaining way your plate. I don't chop my own finish. I will chop your own. You chop one. I see still there. And big shout out to Sheyi, one of the top crew members of this particular program. Happy birthday to you. I wish you long life and prosperity.
And of course, our beautiful producer, the girl.
Yeah, for real. So happy birthday. All right, and to the entire crew of this program, we say thank you very much. Thanks for coming tonight. Just
to the beautiful producer too. I probably dedicate Young John's big thing.
Royce, big things.
No more like, yeah.
Because Royce.
I don't know, but I'm saying.
No, maybe not Royce, you go marry. Don't worry. We still have. We don't still have. All right, I'm HMRC, Jahmichael, Mr. Choo Choo Fitty, and the guy with expensive fast name. I'll see you guys next week on another edition of this program. Bye-bye.
Thank you.